We were debating before, did it cause you a bit of second guessing, having left the family behind?
Yeah, it's probably been the one thing that's been on my mind today, just trying to wrap my head around it, and obviously being so far away, it's been difficult. I won't lie yet. I'll probably have second guess a little bit coming up here. The leaving yesterday was really tough. Just obviously with Poppy only being very young and Carly as well, just leaving her at home and knowing what she has to go through by herself, basically being a single parent. There's certainly a weight on my shoulders about that. But I mean, it's the decision that we came to together. But like everything in this current climate, it shifts hourly, and unfortunately we find ourselves in a position where, for the next 6 weeks in Victoria, we're going back to the lockdown, and unfortunately there isn't much I can do up here at the moment, bar sort of just try and organise as much as I can from afar. So, currently staying in the hub, and trying to enjoy it whilst supporting Carly and every other player that's got a partner at home that needs the support right now.
Were the farewells emotional?
I cried like a baby, which unashamedly, that's the one thing that I'm going to struggle with more than anything else. And I think over the whole period here, I'll constantly ask myself, why am I here? What am I actually doing? Leaving my young family to come up here and play a game. But the club has given me so much over my career that I'm truly indebted to them, and that's why I'm here, doing my bit for my football club, whilst trying to do my bit for my family too.
Adam, so the other side of the coin is, how did you and Kim decide that you would travel as a family and bring Georgie with you?
We're always pretty open with that chat about potentially going into a hub. It was sort of sprung on us a little bit before our game on Friday, that we had to fly on the Monday, and then it sort of got sprung on us again that we're flying on the Sunday. So right up until the very end, and I'm talking Saturday night, we sort of decided then that for Kim to come down to Sydney, because we're only in Sydney for a week, to play the Hawks on Friday. Kim's family's from Sydney, but unfortunately we don't get to, communicate with people on the outside in person. So it's unfortunate she doesn't get to see her mum and dad, but for me, what would have made it a lot easier for me is that if I was able to spend this week with her and Georgie, and then she's leaving on Saturday when we go to WA for the next 3 to 4 weeks, and then but on the flip side, I'm one of the fortunate ones here that actually was able to bring their partner and their child. About 95% of the families here haven't been able to come. We're pretty open with the chat about how it's going to be really tough for us, especially when we do go to Perth, considering all the things that are happening in Victoria at the moment too. So when Kim does leave, it's going to be extremely hard. I reiterate what Jack just said. You sort of got to question what you're doing here, just playing a game when you're obviously leaving your family home and whatnot. So for now, these next few days, I'm not taking for granted. I love waking up next to Kim and Georgie. I'm so thankful that they're allowed to come up. But yeah, I'll be in the exact same boat as Jack is and will be over the time in WA.